What up, homies? Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Been a long time since we've seen each other. Welcome back, if you guys just in that last live. That was like, whoo, man, the energy coming off of whoever that reads for and whoever those people are was just like, shit, shit. If you guys are new here and you would like to participate in free mini live reads, you will need to be a subscriber. That's the least you could do for me. Ralph, what up, homie? How you doing? You good? I seriously need to have a chat with you, homie. Find out how you been, how you been going, what's been happening, how was your trip? But yeah, baby, listen, I'm going to be keeping tabs on you for the next few months, making sure that you're in a good frame of mind, right? Because I know all too well your energy and your feelings and that whole dynamic for you. That again, I just want to make sure that you don't make any silly choices out here. Now, guys, I did end up spoiling myself on Sunday while I was at the fair. So Paul had bought me some amazing like citrine earrings and a necklace. Horus of Egypt. If you guys look up on Instagram, Horus of Egypt. So it's all like Egyptian handmade jewelry, and like the quality is like phenomenally off the fucking charts. And this is coming from somebody who used to make jewelry, so trust me, I know. And he had a stall at the fair on Sunday as well. And so it was funny because we were chatting and just having, he's like, oh, I know who you are. He's like, I'm the earring. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's me. And he's like, oh, he goes, why are you standing around? He goes, do you mind like just trying on a few he wanted me to model a few pieces for him, right? So I'd been looking at all the pendants and I could see a lot of like amazing pendants, but I was looking for like an eye pendant and I couldn't see any. Anyway, we're sitting there and he's got me trying on all these pendants and shit, like this big massive like gold butterfly thing. I'm like, not my, I was like, I feel like I need to be in a belly dancer's outfit to go with this necklace. Like it was definitely wasn't my style. Gorgeous necklace, right? But just not my style. But it was new and he just wanted someone to try it on. So I was like, yeah, whatever. And then out of the corner of my eye, I spot the only, right, eye pendant that he has, right? Let's check this out. If I could pick this up, right? I absolutely love it. And well, not that chain. I got this chain here as well with it. So this is the original. This is the necklace that Paul had gotten me with my citrine earrings for my birthday, along with the symbol on cards that I've been using lately. And I looked like, seriously, I looked like I needed to be in some sort of belly dancing outfit. It was very, very hectic. Anyway, I had to get back to my table because I was booked in for readings. And he said, make sure you come back. He goes, I've got a gift for you. So I go back to his stall and this is the fucking amazing thing he gave me. So it's done on like proper like Egyptian paper, like it's like the shit is absolutely amazing. So, and it comes with like a little guarantee certificate as well about the way that the paper's been made, and also just a little bit of a spill, right, about how technology has really kind of killed off the like artistry, right, with all digital images and things like that. It's really killed off like true artists. So anyway, this is and I don't know if you can see, like it's proper light, but check out the so that's been painted with like oil paint. All right, so this is the beautiful picture that he gave me, and I was just like, I think I almost died and went to heaven when I saw this. Like it's so freaking gorgeous, and I was just like, I got to get this framed. So yeah, I got to go out and get me a nice, beautiful frame to put that in. But it's just like, do you want me to see it again? Like it's freaking amazing, right? So. And he's like, if I ever want to do some jewelry work and stuff with him or make anything custom and things like that. So his whole family are in the jewelry production business, and the stuff is so like, even just the quality of the pieces, like again, like just a lot of thoughts gone into the quality of the materials, the gemstones that are actually used in any of the pieces. Like it is fucking, it's amazing stuff, right? Not cheap shit either. So I was like, that was the one thing I did spoil myself with on the weekend. I did do a trade. We've got some, what do we get here? So from Dada Daisy, she makes all her own sprays and oils. So we did a bit of a trade off for this is a ground and protect spray and a balance and connect roll on. And we did a trade. So I traded her one of my decks. So this is amazing because the spray that I had taken, I'd put too much salt in there. And so the salt was like getting all caught up in the bottom of the sprayer. So I was like, I need this. She also has a spray that was like, it was like a fuck off spray. And I was just like, she's so, I love this woman. Like she just speaks my language, right? But everything she makes is handmade, and she makes like wheat bags and things like that. And man, just the amazing quality of stuff at this fair on Sunday was just, and the energy, it was beautiful, right? It was a really, really good day. So, all right, my beautifuls, let's get into your little mini reads. Members will take priority as always, but members, keep in mind, we do have a members live scheduled for tonight, 9 p.m. tonight, Australian Central Standard Time. So for those of you guys that are over in the UK or that sort of area, it'll be at a time where won't be in the middle of the night like this is right now. So if you guys want to wait until that, you're welcome to come back for that. You're welcome to stay. For those of you guys that are in the States, it might be a little bit of a shitty hour of the morning, but we will get to doing another members live in the next couple of days as well, just a members exclusive. Good question, baby. If you go have a look on the live tab, it's the one that's scheduled after this. So for me, it's in, what are we talking, like 9 and 11? It's in about 11 hours time, right? So it should be like daytime for you guys over in the UK from memory. That's why I planned it at a time where it was like I could get all my Aussie crew and the UK crew, because that's like the majority of you guys are from those parts of the world in my members. So yeah, so that's why I was like, go to bed, because I know that you're staying up too late for this shit. Go get some sleep, babe, and yeah, come back for that because it's right at the right time. So yeah, I think it's going to be like, yeah, quite early for you guys over in the States, which is that going to be Friday morning? It will be Friday morning for you guys. So for those of you that obviously like work and have jobs and stuff, it'll be before you guys get to work. So you'll be able to throw your comment in. And feel free, if you guys are from the States and you kind of got shit to do in the morning, feel free to go into that chat at any point and leave your question in there, because I'll do the read for you guys and it'll be there waiting for you guys as well. So feel free to do that. But for those of you guys that are here right now, right, I don't know, I was like, I want to make love now. No, okay, no, just stop, Kerry. We're not doing the singing today. For those of you guys that would like to get a little mini read, pop your question in the comments below. I've got my notepad out here. If you guys are new, sub to the channel, you guys will be able to get straight into the chat once you sub, right? But we're gonna do a bit of equal reciprocity here, right? Give a little bit, take a little bit, right? But one thing I don't do is just completely and utterly just give my energy out for fuck all, right? Because I know I give a lot to my channel, and again, right, it's I get rewarded in so many other ways from spirit because I pour into my channel out of the kindness of my heart, right? Now I love what I do, right? When you love what you do, it's not something you're supposed to turn into a job that you begin to hate, that you begin to stress over, right? So spirituality is and the gifts that I've been given are very, very special, right? They're gifts, and that's why I like to give out, that's why I like to give out sometimes too much. It's a video game, babe. It's a video game. It's a video game that me and Rach play. So if you're into shooting 12-year-olds or 40-year-old virgins, right, then you're welcome to join along. So I play on PlayStation. Rachel plays on Xbox, so you can get it on PC as well. But yeah, we just like to blow off some steam sometimes. If you feel anything in terms of home and love, all right. Now that's all right. We can do broad, Lily. All good, babes. All right, Lily, let's put you on the list. So, home and love. But yeah, we haven't played this week actually. I don't know. Rachel's been busy. I've just been doing my own thing as well. Like I had time that I needed to recover from Sunday. Needed to get some other stuff done energetically, and yeah, also just had a lot of channeling to do for some of the messages as well. So, all right, Lily, let's have a little look. See which way do I want to go. Let's go with the light seers for you. I got 3 new decks as well that I hate. You know, when you just bye Ralph, love you, homie. I buy so many decks and then like of course I can do yes or no. Of course I can do yes or no. I get decks and then I'm like realize that I don't like them. I don't like the pictures on them, or they're just not what I expected, right? So, but hey, story of my life, right? Wasting money, spending money on sage, Palo Santo, incense, candles, tarot cards. I'd say even have enough. You can have enough. Trust me, you can have enough. All right. And then let's have a look. What's happening around home and love for Lily Spirit? Ooh, okay. We've got death in the reverse, and we've also got justice in the reverse here. So looks like there's a situation that hasn't completely ended yet, or I'm going to say this is more so within the energy, Lily, right? I don't feel like this is physical, right? But there's still something here that needs to be balanced out here. Right, something needs to be balanced out here. We've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. So I don't know if maybe you're sitting in a type of energy, right, where potentially like you're feeling a little bit unfulfilled with life. Could be feeling like, you know, just there's things here that haven't been balanced out when it comes to past situations. Maybe even you haven't quite put some situations to rest here, right? 2 of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, there's still some work here I feel that you need to do. There's some things here that you still need to address, Lily, when it comes to past situations here, right, that you're needing to balance out from, and still do some healing here, okay? So if you are trying to manifest love, it's probably going to manifest as some sort of lesson, like repeat lesson here, all right? So what is it the Spirit's asking you to do here exactly? Because again, they're wanting you to temper your emotions here, go through that deep transformation, right, in order to get to the other side of something, okay? So what is Spirit suggesting here for you, Lily? Let's have a look. What is it that you're suggesting for Lily to do here? Okay. There's okay. There's definitely this energy of like you needing to really look at things in a different light here, different perspective. There's this melancholy energy, right? This again, a very, very disheartened type energy. And look, whether you want to acknowledge it or not, okay, this is what's coming out in the energy, Lily. That's the only way that you're going to be able to move forward, right? By looking at whatever this is, okay, getting a different perspective on the whole situation, seeing things from a different angle. Maybe it's that you're not really seeing things quite clearly. There's a lack of maybe even self-nurturing here, okay? So there could be something that you haven't, again, nurtured or healed within yourself at the moment, okay, which is going to leave you at an ability to nurture anything else, right? So you're very guarded, right? Or you're held back at the moment. 333s on my screen. So if you're trying to manifest right now, I wouldn't advise it. What I would definitely have a look at is releasing some of whatever this is, right? Really looking at how you're viewing love, okay? Because you're still bound by something or bound to something, right? This could be an idea, some sort of pain, some sort of trauma. All right, but it's like this is, again, it's a self-imposed prison that you're putting yourself in. So if love's not coming in at the moment for you, Lily, it's time to look at that. It's time to look at releasing whatever that is and going through the deep transformation. Okay, so at the moment, Spirit's saying like it's like, you know, there's a decision here that maybe you're not making, right, or you could be making a bit of a, I don't want to say a poor decision, right, but it's just like you're avoiding something. Okay, you're avoiding something here. Yeah, it's got to do with, again, breakups, disharmony, things like that. So, well, Babs, until you kind of deal with that, until you let that go, until you've like healed from that, it's going to be really, really hard for you to move forward. I mean, it's not to say that you're never going to forget, you know what I mean? Like, you're never going to forget that. But at the end of the day, in order to truly move forward, there's still a bit more healing that needs to happen, okay? Because you're going to be too guarded, right? You're going to be way, way too guarded towards people. It could also be that, you know, if you decide to try to be with someone just because of you're like being lonely, right, that it's probably not going to be a good thing, okay? Yeah, there's still a cycle here that you're needing to complete before you're going to be able to move forward. So that's really what should be your focus right now, is like recovering, okay? Recovering from and really, really moving on from what's happened in the past. Because in order to bring somebody else into the dynamic, you're going to have to be able to get out of your head with the situation, like, because things like guilt might come up. Like, you might connect to somebody and then all of a sudden you start feeling guilty, things like that. So until you're really, really ready, I would kind of hold off on connecting with people. And look, again, you're never going to forget, right? You're never going to forget, but there will come a time when you're genuinely ready to move on, right? And when that time comes, that's when you're going to be able to manifest that. But right now, like, what's happened, you still need to do a lot of healing from that, babe, right? Don't rush the process. If you're lonely, right, time to find some like good supportive friends, right? Time to spend more time, you know, nurturing you, rebuilding you, getting to know who you are as an individual, right? Because who you were in that relationship is different to who you are right now. And again, you want to be able to like really give yourself to the next person like fully, right? Without carrying any guilt, or, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be carrying any of that kind of sad energy into a connection moving forward, because it'll disrupt that connection, right? It'll have impacts on that connection. So there is some growth here that still needs to happen. All right, so just focus on that. Focus on your growth and your healing. I know it's hard, right? I know it's hard, man. I've seen my own dad go through it with my mum, but you can't carry that heaviness into something new. It's just it's going to make things like fall apart. Somebody else is going to feel like they're always going to be second best, right? You got to really be at peace with moving forward before you do, right? And so if you are going to feel like, you know, guilty, or it's going to stir emotions, then it's probably not fair to, you know, be with somebody. So yeah, independence right now, like focus on your independence, preparing yourself, right? Think about this as like your preparation phase, before you get into anything. All right, Jamie, can you ask what is coming in for love? Let's have a look, Jamie. Love. Have I missed anyone else up there? Let me just double check. Let me just double check. Money well spent. I think so too, dear. I absolutely think so too. And yes, I can. I don't know if I said that, Anne, but yes, I can do yes or no questions if you wanted to pop that in. All right, let's go. Oh, Jamie, I don't know why I'm having to ask here. Are you really ready? Are you really ready to move forward? Are you really ready? Have you been preparing yourself or getting ready? Something about ready, right? Just keep hearing ready, right? This could be, again, are you ready? Have you asked yourself, are you truly ready? Have you done everything that you've needed to? Spirit, let's have a look for Jamie. What's coming in? Kinda. I was like, that's why I had to ask, right? Kinda, maybe, yeah. Okay, so Spirit want you to make sure. Okay, they want you to make sure that you're 100% ready here. Okay. Because again, if you're not 100% ready, the chances that you're going to reject something that's meant for you could be quite high. Still working on yourself. Okay, so look, this is where Spirit want you to, they want you to maybe focus on more so your own success right now. Okay, but if you're still working on yourself, if there's things about you, Jamie, that you're not kind of 100% happy with, and you start trying to manifest that, you're going to attract something that's still working on itself. And if that's the case, again, that could pose some challenges here as well, right? So there is some spiritual growth here that potentially still needs to happen. Okay, so as long as you keep focusing on that, you will have success. Like, you will have a happy ending, but you're gonna have to be sure, right? So, make sure that you're being aware of your own emotions at the moment. Okay, that you're really in the right space. Because again, if you're trying to manifest like a match right now, you're going to manifest where you're at. And trust me, don't be like me, like January, February, circa 2024, right? Where I was like, I wanted to manifest my match. Well, I was still working on myself, and my match wasn't great, right? So I had to learn not to manifest myself whoopsies out here if I didn't want to end up being disappointed, right? So again, don't be in any rush here, okay? Self-control, right, with solutions. This card talks about self-control and patience, all right? So needing to really be in control of oneself right now. Isn't about rushing the process here, especially if you want success, right? So yeah, there could be still some emotions and things with the moon coming out here. Some things that are kind of like, just been buried a little bit, right? That still need to come up to the surface here, right? And some fears that you need to face in order to grow stronger before you can have that Ace of Raphael, right? Which is that, I will answer that in a minute, Amber. Let me put that on my list. Hold up. But yeah, it's in order to have that positive experience that you're really, really looking for, Jamie, we got to go through the deep transformation, right? We've got to go through the healing. That's when opportunities and options can open up. That's when our true ships will come sailing in. But if you're still hanging on to some sort of heartbreak here, if it hasn't been enough time yet, if you haven't grown from those past situations, then keep working with Spirit, keep working with whatever tools that you've been working with here in order to heal whatever that is, because you want to make sure that what you're bringing in here or what you're calling in here isn't going to be something that is a waste of your time, basically. Okay, you don't want to waste your time here. So yeah, look, it's there's still something here that you need to recover from here, right? There could also be a little bit of forgiveness that you're needing to a level of forgiveness as well that you're needing to go through. Maybe not so much with the past, Jamie, but this could also be like forgiving yourself, right? So again, really, really finding your strength, right? Your confidence here as well. Okay. Eventually, when you get to that point, you are going to manifest, right, the connection that you want. But you're going to have to be at peace first with the past, at peace with yourself, right? So the focus right now for you is learning to love yourself, right? Getting a different perspective on how to love yourself, right? So again, spend some more time focused on you before trying to get into a situation, right? And we don't want to be manifesting out of desperation, out of loneliness, any of that shit, right? Because what you're going to bring in is essentially going to put you through another cycle, right, of lessons that you don't really want to go through, all right? So there is, again, turning point here, right? This is the turning point, but don't jump the gun here is what I want to say. Make sure that you've made all the changes that you want to make first, right? Really get to know yourself, have those boundaries in check, have your life sorted out before you go getting involved, because often too many times, man, when we haven't gotten ourselves right, we easily lose ourselves to connections and fall back into old patterns I have no idea. Can somebody Google Translate for me? I need Google Translate, people. Did something attack you, Amber? Yes, but now I want to know who's sending that energy to you, Amber. I have already a suspicion of who sent that energy or who's sending that energy to you. Like, you want the best, Jamie. Do you know what I mean? You want the best. So, yeah, some sort of spiritual warning there, right? So, what do I need to see here about this energy, Spirit? Whew! Sirens going off, baby. Sirens fucking going off. I want to say this is either somebody either that's been spreading lies or that's believing some sort of lies about you, that's sending some sort of attack towards you, right? So, yeah, you got lurking energy, right? We know who the fuck it is, right? We know who this energy is. Okay, it's connected to something else that you were connected to. 11:11 on my clock there. So lurking, it's lurking. I want to say, man, the Joker, right? Joker's lurking. The Joker is lurking, but what's it seeking, right? Seeking something, some sort of information, right? Trying to force something here to try to get some sort of information. Being very forceful in your energy. What's the Joker's problem? What is the Joker's problem? Oh God, what's not the Joker's problem? Jacksonville, how are you doing? Well, Leo, you're coming up on the dice there. Somebody's definitely, somebody's watching you, babe. Somebody's definitely, like, watching, like, I don't know if this is, again, like watching you, like, again, like divination spying here. Right? I could see you there, Cappy, right? I know it's not Cappy, though. I know it's not Cappy, right? Because Cappy's just a man. Cappy's just a man, but you know exactly where that came from. What? Man, she is a fucking psychopath, right? Psychopath. What's she trying to win at here? There's still, again, still envy here surrounding you. There's still envy. What's she still envious for? I don't get it. Here, look. I told you. She's doing some sort of divination spy. She's watching you somehow. Savage. Right? I know I got savage, right? Oh, is that what it is? Oh, is that... Oh my God, right? So I don't know what the fuck's going down in their world over there, girl, but there's some sort of arguments that they're having at the moment, right? And she thinks that you're doing some sort of black magic, doesn't realize that it's just their fucking karma. That's what happens when you're both sneaky and deceptive like that. Like, of course, you're both toxic energies together. Like, I'm addressing them like you guys are both toxic together. So, of course, you're going to have arguments and shit come up. It's not anybody doing... Amber couldn't give a shit what you two are doing, right? That's your karma, to be stuck with each other in that feral fucking energy, right? But it's like... You've exposed so much of these people's energy, right? They can't seem to hide shit, right? But it's like they constantly think that you've got something to do with their karma, man. Like, it's not... I'm not sure, right? When you've done some fucked up shit, right? I'm not sure how you equate that to... like you, but like, sorry to say, like, to anybody out there listening, if you've been a shit cunt and you've done toxic karmic shit, right, you know what comes back? Fucking karma, right? Collective don't have time to be sitting here focused on doing shit towards you, right? They're out here rebuilding their lives and fucking healing from the heartbreak and the deception and the bullshit that these karmics, you karmics have fucking put them through. So stop thinking that it's spell work that the collective are doing, right? The only thing the collective are doing is manifesting shit and protecting themselves from the bullshit that you guys keep throwing. But it's not spell, it's your fucking karma, right? Like, I'm sorry, but you do some fuck shit and it comes back to you. Don't be blaming fucking spell work, right? Like, take a look in the fucking mirror and see who created the shit. I can't stand when fucking people do that, man. Want to project it all like, what are you, oblivious? I just don't get it. Delusional. Fucking delusional. Actual delusional. But that's what it is. You know where it's coming from. Fucking Joker face. And a royal blue fucking door. I'm just gonna keep shaking my head right now. I'm just gonna keep shaking my head because it's ridiculous. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. You're just out here like minding your own fucking business right now. Nah, how are you, beautiful? It's been a long time. How you been, beautiful? How's work going? I can't stomach these energies, Amber. I can't. And she's so smug about it too, right? Like, she's always so freaking smug about this shit. Like, stop being so smug. You didn't win a fucking prize. You won yourself some karma. I don't know what there's to be so... I don't know why she has to be so smug about it, right? You fucking play stupid games. You win stupid fucking prizes, man, right? Like... But yeah, she won herself a real fucking prize at Cappy, didn't she? I'm good, beautiful. I'm good. I've had a few days off to just like recoup and get some other shit that I needed to done, and spent the last 2 days channeling some messages and, just doing my thing. How's work going? Been busy? And how are you going, DR? How is one of my favourite little Virgies up in here going? You doing good? How's life treating you? Is it, I don't know why, like, there's like, man, you hold yourself well, man. You carry your energy fucking well considering what you're going through, DR. You do. You just got this, what, this little light of mine, right? I'm going to let it shine. You've just always got this little light that's always shining that's just like, no matter what you go through, DR, I'm telling you right now, man, like, that good part of your heart and soul is never going to be able to be broken. Yeah, keep and keep doing it too, Em, because these energies are starting to get like just really obnoxious, man, right? These energies are getting so freaking obnoxious. It's exam week. A week and a half that I'm having. Oh, that's awesome, Nat. You deserve it, girl. Oh, I bet it did, right? I bet it did. What up, TB? Sorry, I didn't reply to your message yet. But good morning. At least it gives you a bit of a break as well, DR, just to like, walk around with your freaking... with Johnson swinging, right? I'm just thinking about, I don't know why Friday just came to mind right then. You just get to fucking roll around naked in your own house, doing whatever the fuck you want for a couple of days, right? That's nice. It's the break that you need, right? I'm like, meanwhile over here, I'm definitely, thank you. At least you can see what I'm going through. Seal breaker. What do you mean? What do you mean? At least I can see what you're going through. I'm not sure. Have we ever spoken before? Are you new here? Like, can I see what you're going through? I can see what a lot of people are going through. It's a lot of fucking bullshit right now. But I can tell you what, man. Collective, you guys need to be proud of yourselves, man. Like, you've kept your shit together, right? You've kept your shit together. It's... You're becoming... Just think about it, right? Like, you're becoming unbreakable from the bullshit, right? Nothing can break you guys, okay? And that's good, right? Because you need to be unbreakable. For where we're trying to head, right? You need to be unbreakable, unshakable. But the break is definitely nice. Like the energetic break from the bullshit, from the energy around. Beautiful. That's good. And that's what you need, man. Just sometimes you need that break, you know? I know it's hard, like, to even just to get out. Like, well, there could be a reason, seal breaker, why you still, I mean, is that still happening to you that you're still being thrown those energies? Or, you know, I know for me it was to learn to fucking have some boundaries, right? Not let people project onto me, right? Not let people feed off my energy and shit. So if it's still happening to you, then there's probably still a lesson here that you need to learn that is going to strengthen you over time, right? But if you don't look at what it is, then it's going to keep happening, right? But eventually, man, like you don't fall for the narc energy. You see it from a fucking mile away, and you'll cut it off, right? Or even if you get sucked into it somehow, as soon as you see it, you'll be bouncing out of there, man. You'll be bounced. So how many more days have you got, DR, until they come back? Don't let her know that you really enjoyed the time. Don't let her know that you enjoyed the time to yourself, because then she'll never fucking go away. Yeah, good. Hopefully that will strengthen over time as well. Like hopefully you'll learn to be able to cut through that energy and still be able to connect despite what's going on around you. I know I can, man. Like despite what the fuck's going on around me, unless I let myself get into those spaces where you know what I mean? Like I'm giving too much to something and it's sucking my fucking energy dry. It doesn't matter what I'm going through, I can still connect. Everyone lately has been like this, but I'm so highly ranked. Oh, well, I mean that's the thing. Like some of us just we attract that energy, right? Because of our light. They want to try and break you, but man, new levels, new fucking devils, right? Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Might sometimes pay to take a leaf out of their book, you know. A little bit of like reflecting one's energy back to them sometimes works wonders, right? For certain energies, they get back tomorrow. Good. And man, like I said, over time, man, like it's gonna be a journey, but man, this journey's gonna turn you into one very, very powerful individual, DR. Like this is you're gonna look back and you're gonna thank her, right, for fucking pushing you to your elevation like this, right? You're gonna be like, thank you for being the way that you've been, because it's helped me to discover my true power. How are you, Martin? Are you good, darling? How's things going for you? Seal breaker, like, I tend to spend a lot of time. I mean, I've got a very, very small, like, and I mean very, very small handful of people I let physically in my space. Energetically, sometimes it's hard, obviously, doing what I do. There's always energies that want to come up in my space and shit. But you know what I say? If you got that many people trying to fuck with you all the time, that it's because you're special, right? Like, because nobody tries to fuck with shit if you ain't special, right? Nobody. Yeah, that's it. And it's just up to you to keep, defending yourself against these energies, especially the people that want to attach themselves to your journey and shit. People try and force their way into your energy, try and stop you from leaving, all sorts of shit, man. At some point, they must have had some sort of codependency issues or abandonment issues or need for validation or something as well. And that's why in the past you probably would have attracted them, because again it would have been that typical dynamic, right? But once you start to learn that that's what it is, and you heal those parts of you, man, you see that shit from a fucking mile away. And if they're lucky enough to trick you like for a little bit and get in, you work it out pretty fucking quickly. And you're cut off. No worries, beautiful. Love you. There is a members live tonight. It'll be, you're gonna have to check though, Nat, because it's 9 p.m. my time. I can't remember the time difference now with you guys and us having daylight savings. So check out the live tab if you want to jump in on the members live tonight. But if I don't see you, love you, beautiful. Jason, you didn't reply to my Telegram, okay? I'm upset with you. No, no, I'm sure you've been busy, homie, but I thought maybe you wanted to know about what I was talking about, but you didn't even, I don't know, there wasn't even any curiosity there, right? That's the thing, right? Because those of us who know the energy, right? We know the journey that you go through, right? And it is, right? It's not it's a fucking whole lifetime of shit. Right? An entire fucking lifetime of shit until you finally get to the point where you learn all the lessons, man. You become so protective of yourself, right? You become so aware of this shit. You people will try to convince you and you're just like, nah, man, I know when something fucking feels off, huh? Right? Like I know when some shit feels off and you act accordingly to the energy, right? But it does, like real ones see the other real ones, man. We all go through the same fucking bullshit, unfortunately. We are like magnets. We're magnets for fucking entities and bullshit and lessons and and that's what I mean. It takes a very fucking strong individual, man, to go through it, to level up, to commit to the path, man, because it's not an easy journey, man, when energy is constantly being thrown at you, right? Constantly. But it's a gift, right? It's a gift to be in that position. You're being busy? Good, right? Good. Hope you've still been, balancing shit out though, Jason, right? To be honest though, Soulbreaker, like, would I want my path to have been any less, we'll call it colourful, right? Would I want it to be any less colourful? Fuck no. Fuck no. I can't imagine walking through life without the lessons that I've had, the connections that I've had, the blessings that I've got, the gifts that I've got, the insight that I have. Is it sometimes a lonely life? Fuck yeah. Because you got to be careful who you let in, right? Who you allow to connect to your energy, because people just like to fucking drain you, right? Like they like to drain that sacral energy, that creative energy. They love it. They love it. They're fucking fiends for it. Like, I'm at the point, man, where like you want to send me fucking hate, good shit, bad shit. It doesn't matter what shit you send me, right? I'll happily take it all. I'll happily take it all. I mean, it does help that, the shadow side of my Leo does get a bit egotistical, right? But when you feed Leo's ego, right, Leo can then alchemize that into something good, because I'll take that and then I'll turn it into something, an opportunity, right? I never waste it. So whether it's, and like they say, like good publicity, bad publicity, it's all publicity, baby, isn't it, right? It's all publicity. So we do have a members live tonight, Jason. Absolutely. I thought I'd just spend some time with the homies, right? So it's at, so for your time, it should be 7 p.m. tonight, Perth time, like WA time. 9 p.m. my time, but check it out. I'm sure you guys will get your notifications, but not in illegal. But you know what? Either way, DR, it's still going to work out, baby. It's still going to work out, right? Still going to work out. Still going to make you stronger, wiser, right? More resilient, more resilient for sure. It's like, every lesson is a blessing, right? It's just, you've got to learn to see it all that way. The second that you start to see everything, whether it's good, neutral, bad, however you want to label it, right? The second that you start to see it as something that you can utilize, man, it doesn't matter what they send you. Send the shit. Send it. All right, anybody else want to grab a read? So seeing that, right? Yeah, interesting. Just seeing the the page of Michael, strength card, the page of Michael. Then what did I see? What flipped then? Then the sun card. Nathan, how are you, darling? You'll get a read tonight, Jason? Too easy. Oh, I mean, like, I literally, I don't know what the fuck I would do if this wasn't my path. Like, that's the thing, man. We don't call this channel Chaos Before Cosmos for no reason, babies, right? I thrive in fucking chaos. You want to send me chaos fucking energy? Sweet. You're just gonna send me further and further into the space that I want to be, right? My whole life has been about fucking chaos energy. Again, people don't call me chaos for no fucking reason, right? But I will transmute that shit. I will alchemize that shit into my financial stability. That's why people want to send me fucking energy, put me in freezers, do spell work, baby. I just plant that fucking seed that you fucking sent me, right? All you're doing is driving me towards my emotional fulfillment, right? That's not ego. That's knowing who the fuck you are. Nathan, life is, man, I can't complain. I really can't. Even when I am complaining, it's still fucking great. That's what we're just talking about. Even when there is shit, you know, even when there is shit that's happening in and around my life, I utilize every bit of it. Whatever it is, if it's a challenge, man, it's a challenge for me to level up. If it's energy, good or bad, man, I don't care. I'll transmute that shit. All right? You can't stop me from shining day or night. You can't. You'll never know what is enough until you ever know what is more than enough. Thanks, why not? Just boggle my brain. No. dear, man. Like, I gotta say, right, and compared to this YouTube community, don't get me wrong, you guys are fucking awesome, but the energy that floats around here on the YouTube community is very, very fucking toxic, right? So, there was some energies trying to send me energetic attacks for quite a few weeks there on ends, and just the vibes of the fair, like, literally kept my energy protected for the entire day. Like, it was just a different kind of crowd here. Like, I literally am living in the best place in the world when it comes to a spiritual community that's truly in unity, that truly has integrity, that you know, I took karmic decks of cards, man. There's no, you know, like I took, you know, like karmic decks of cards and shit like that. Which you don't even touch that shit in places like where I live, man, because that's not the mindset that people around here have. I mean, yeah, there's like, you know, from time to time envy and things like that with people that you might know from your past, man. But when it comes to that spiritual community, the darkness isn't there, right? That heavy energy that circulates the spiritual community on YouTube just isn't there. Like, we just don't have that kind of culture here in Australia where, and yeah, look, don't get me wrong, there are people that do dark practices and things like that, but nothing like what happens in your side of the world, man. It's a complete different vibe, you know, and that's why I like, for some reason, no matter how many times I've tried to move out of my state, I always end up coming back here. The road of excess leads to the palace of wisdom. Well, it depends on what the excess is. The excess could be experiences. That's what I mean. Like, those of us who know each other's energy, baby, we know, right? We know. Thanks, Nathan. Thank you, darling. Brandy, how are you, beautiful? You will definitely, I feel like you might need to go back. Oh my God, somebody needs to seriously translate that for me. I got to Google translate that. Thank you. I need to Google translate what you've just written there because I can't read. What language is that, by the way? Can somebody tell me? Here we go. Translate to English. Have a good evening, my friend. Oh, thank you. Mwah, I appreciate that. For some reason, Brandy, I feel like you need to go back and watch the last reading that I just did. It might resonate for you. French? Look out. Look out. Didn't know we had any French people up in here watching. Oh, I bet it is, dear. Like that's what I mean. Like even when I've tried to go interstate to like busier cities, man, like I can't. The energy there is like just way too fucking heavy. Like everybody calls my state very backwards, like it's like a big ass country fucking town. But I would still rather the vibes here than anywhere in the world, right? Like there was a time when going back when I first got out of like prison and shit like that, where I was just like I couldn't think of anything else other than moving out of this state. But man, I couldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather be, man. And to be honest, like it's just the way that shit's run here. Like we're the only place that has a spiritual directory, right? We have a spiritual directory for our state, where you can basically source and find all different kinds of practitioners, whether they're tarot readers, healers, Reiki, like whatever modalities you're looking for, it's all there in the spiritual directory, which was started by a friend of mine, Alex, who's an amazing palm reader. And it's just like people have a different level of integrity here. Like there might be some competition or, like some people, get maybe a little bit competitive because, they wish they had other people's gifts or whatever, but it's not dark. You know what I mean? The energy is not dark. And that energy kept me protected from all the shit that's been sent it to me lately. It did. It kept me protected. Oh, nah, the last live that I did, not this one, babe, the one before, might resonate with you. It is about past energy, but I don't know, for some reason you already popped up in my mind this morning, before I actually started the lives. I don't know, again, there could be some sort of relevance there for you, beautiful. But yeah, I'm very, very fucking blessed to live where I live. To have like friends like Paul, man, where they're just right there by your side. I mean, even like to have Gala and Mystical as people that I can count on, depends on, share things with spiritually that just get the energy of what we're like over this side of the world. You need that. You need people who understand you. Oh, look, we do, but I don't know, man. You think about like, all of entertainment, right? The shit that's used to distract the masses, majority comes out the majority of that comes out of the States, right? And so, people have been conditioned there in ways where we kind of haven't. We don't like very rarely does movies that are made in Australia like never make it into like blockbuster fucking spec, right? And they're usually quite arty, quite deep, quite profound, very, very like they're art, you know what I mean? It's art that people do here. It's just different, man. It's just very, very different, Absolutely, baby. We can have a look at the next few weeks for you. What are we reading on tonight, Nathan? We're doing just mini reads, personal mini reads. So if you've got any questions, if you want to grab a read, just pop your question in the comments below and we'll do a little reading. All right, Brendan, let's have a look over the next few weeks, girl. What deck do I want to use for you? This is going to go all over the shop, baby. This is going to go all over the shop. Yeah, I don't know. It's just we just got a different culture here. I feel like we're just a little bit more in touch with reality, like reality. Like you think about like us in Australia, we know so much more about you guys in the States than you guys know about us in Australia. Like we don't like you guys primarily learn about yourselves, right? Your own country, yourselves. Is that right? Is that right? You can't fuck with the wise owl, baby. All right? Can't fuck with the diamond. You've been getting messages in the music lately, huh? Downloads through music have been coming through. If you haven't been paying attention, Brandy, pay attention, right? We've got some little music note out here, and I don't know why I just felt like I had to grab charms for you. Yeah, we understand the drop bears over here in this side of the world. Gala. Oh my God, girl. There's also like a little boom box, right? So music, you could be getting downloads at the moment, right? But there's something that you've wisened up to here, right? You very again, you what's being cut off here? Something's being cut off here. Someone's being cut off. Something's being cut off. We've also got jars out here, right? So I don't know if the energy is right. Whoever's been trying to do some shit towards you, whether that energy is finally being cut off here, right? It's like all this energy has done, right? The work that these people have put in, what little dumbbell out here, right? All the work, right? Man, these people have done a lot of fucking like heavy lifting, right? Trying to do some heavy work here, but it just keeps putting you under the kind of pressure, man, where you just keep shining. Okay. There could be something that's adjusting here. There could be a bit of an adjustment process that's coming up here, right? Got some sort of adjustment taking place where something's getting fixed up, repaired, right? Something like that. What's been happening in your online space? Typing something, keyboard. Somebody could be getting bored, right? Bored of something. There's a couple of things that are going to be unlocking for you over the next few weeks, girl. You got 3 keys out here. So there's 3 different things. I keep getting references to music too, the guitars out here. So there's definitely messages that are coming through to you right now, Brandy, that you're picking up on here. Right? There's, again, keys. 3 different things are opening up here. Letter or initial V could be significant. I don't know why I just got V for vendetta, right? V for vengeance, right? Whoever this person is that's been targeting you for quite some time, it's like that energy is getting cut off, right? I don't know why I get somebody's getting bored, right? It's like it's like something's not taking effect here. So it's making this person bored. I don't know, maybe somebody's finding a new target, right? New target. What's that about? What's this one about, Spirit? We've got like Cupid's arrow out here. Okay, so just be careful, right? Let's put the deck, as I split the deck, Brandy. Page of Cups in reverse. So just be careful of any like fishy offers that you get here. Right? Just be careful of that kind of energy. Okay. It's not time for something yet, right? It's not time for that manifestation to come in, right? So yeah, I don't know, again, be careful of false starts here. Be careful of people wanting to attach themselves, right? Now you want to show in the upright, okay? Yeah, but somebody doesn't have your boundaries. Somebody wants to get in on your wheel of fortune here. So just be careful, like make sure you're really seeing things clearly. Hangman in reverse. So somebody may be hoping that you don't see something for what it is. Again, just be careful with your energy. Keep protecting your energy. All right, so whatever this energy is, it's going to slow down your growth, right? It's like, I don't know, does somebody want you to feel like you've been like Cupid's had some part to play in something here? Yeah, be careful, man. Just keep your boundaries up, right? So, could be somebody that you've walked away from or something that you need to walk away from. No, the devil's out here, man. Just be careful, girl. Just be careful. Let's have a look. Let's go. What else is going to be happening through the end of November? Till the end of November for Brandy. Okay, we've got some sort of emotional stability here. King of Cups, right? So, wow, that was interesting, right? Because they came out and then swirled, right? So, interesting. Yeah, something here in your emotions here going to be healing, right? Like you're going to be healing something. My question is, based upon a version of an old movement that I'll never let go of, what? My question is based upon a version of an old movement that I'll never let go of. Man, Nathan, you are going to have to rewrite that question, homie. I'm like, huh? What? Again, I don't know if something's been happening in your energy here, Brandy, but you're gonna see something, right? Or like you're gonna see something for what it is. What is this over the next few weeks? Explain that to me. I don't know whether this is something that someone's that's just tried to be in your energy, Brandy, or this has actually happened in the physical. Or like somebody's trying to maybe project some sort of energy lately of like to make you think like you've got something there with a person or there's something still there with a person. Something of that kind of nature, man. Someone's trying to funk up the energy, right? Funking up the energy. Show me till the end of November, please, Spirit. Is this her energy, Spirit, or somebody else's here? Again, somebody wants you to feel conflicted about something here, right? So I don't know, again, if it's somebody from the past, man, or people from the past that are wanting you to feel conflicted about something still. What is this, man? Someone's made a fucking bad decision here. Energetically, like it's like energy. It's not actual factual, right? It's not actual factual. Someone's trying to project some sort of energy, like to make you think like, who is this person, man? Again, yeah, it's somebody who wants you to think, babe, like they want to come, somebody wants to come out in the cold here, right? We've got an Emperor in reverse that's showing up in your energy. This is somebody that, Judgment in the reverse, right? So this is somebody that has been, this is somebody who fucked around, right? I feel like, again, there's past energy here. Not having much success when it comes to resources here, right? Again, it's like somebody wants you to be up in your head, right? Because the Ace of Wands is coming straight underneath that Five of Swords. Somebody wants you to like question the spark of something, right? Or like whether you should feel some type of way towards them, but it's only because they want to come out in the cold, right? And get back all up in the Empress's energy. But whoever's doing this, man, is like fucking slick as fuck, right? Page of Pentacles in reverse, man. This person, this is, a bad energy, right? But it's like they're also connected to somebody else. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse too. Oh my God, right? It's energy that's being projected at you. Because you're optimistic and having some sort of success out there, right? So again, somebody sees that you've got new ideas, you've got a new outlook on life out here, you've got success here. Something's not working out for somebody. So again, they want to get in on your fucking wheel, babes. They want to get in on your wheel, right? But it's like somebody's been projecting this energy. What have your dreams been like lately, Brandy? Somebody been showing up in your dreams here, like, and it's got you like kind of questioning whether you should take some sort of action towards them. Where this energy is, man, they're watching closely. Okay, Page of Swords and the Six of Wands. So I do feel like there's something from the past here which is energetically kind of trying to fuck with you, girl, right? Trying to fuck with you. Maybe wanting you to take some sort of offer here or make some sort of offer, right? But it's deception, right? 'Cause somebody's still sitting in regret here, trying to manipulate the energy, right? Trying to manipulate the energy. Yeah, just be careful, man. Like, that's, mate, those fucking Scorpio energies lately be, now I'm telling you, fucking Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mate, they got Scorpio in their chart. Fucking avoid them like the fucking plague right now. All right, especially if they're not healed, right? But this is somebody that's trying to manipulate shit, okay, to get in on your will, because this person wants to try to fucking manifest off you, all right? So don't let this person fool you into thinking, man, that this is the one, right? By the way, I'm going to message you on Instagram, right? Because this person doesn't have the skills to fucking back up shit right now, and this person's also not spiritually protected, okay? They're trying to avert some sort of disaster in their own life. You need to isolate yourself from this person, right? Separate yourself from this person's energy because they're bad fucking news, baby girl. Protect what you're building here, okay? Protect what you've been building here. All right? Again, this person's been causing nothing but fucking delays here for you, right? Or is going to cause nothing but delays. Trying to pretend like they're the one, huh? Trying to pretend like they're the fucking one, man. Look at that. You're gonna fucking lose out, right? So if you've separated from this person, good. It's a good thing because again, this person's just gonna slow you down, babes. They're not going anywhere. Okay, keep your guard up here. Make sure you stay protected, right? This person's again doing something very, very dishonest here. Very, very dishonest energy. So don't fall for it, right? But your intuition knows that. That's why you're like, this isn't it. This isn't it. Whoever this person is, isn't it, right? You need to go back and watch the reading from earlier today that I did, or the last live from today, because I feel like that's going to resonate for you. Don't make any moves right now. This person's insecure too, right? Whoever that masculine was, they're fucking insecure as well, right? And it's like they've got a lot of fucking burdens here, scoliosis. Straighten your fucking back up, right? Brandy ain't out here to carry your shit, whoever you are. Nah, this ain't love, girl. This is not fucking love. Not fucking love. This is an opportunist, right? You need to keep your guard up. All right, look at that. Opportunist fucking abusing their fucking power, man. Manipulator. Motherfuckers, right? These motherfuckers. Stay woke, girls. Stay woke. But I'm going to message you on Insta because I think you'll find something rather amusing. All right, Nathan, let's have a look. Lately, I've been super low-key oh, no, that's you. Sorry, that's you, Brandy. Okay, let's go back up. Hey, Marie, how are you doing, beautiful? Let's go back up. Let me get the charms out. This person was a real fucking charmer, weren't they? Really fucking charming, right? Fucking slick Rick type fucking energy out there, girl. All right, you're not falling for that shit. Brandy's not that stupid. Eventually, she'll click onto that shit, right? Divine Feminine's gonna click onto that shit eventually, right? We eventually click onto it. It's the Australian accent, the twist of the tongue. All right, let me go back up. My question is based upon a vision of an old moment, right? Moment that I'll never let go of. Hang on, Nathan, what's the actual question? I need an actual, all right, you're getting there. I'm like, what's the actual question? Come on, homie, help me out here. What is he talking about? Oh, man, this one wants to be like, what a man, what a mighty good man. Man, that wasn't a mighty good man. Like, you know, man, like, you're like, fuck that shit, man. I'm getting stuck with this motherfucker, right? So if you're trying to fuck with Saggy out here, Scorpio, right? She ain't having a bar of that shit. She ain't having a fucking bar of it. Man, this person brought a lot of conflict, didn't they? A lot of chaotic fucking energy, a lot of drama with them, right? Like, this person likes to pretend like they ain't about drama, but man, there's like they're just, their energy is drama, right? This person's insecure too, so fucking insecure. Girl, you're more man than what this fucking person was. Right, like, I can't even call this energy divine, right? I can't even call these energies divine. Like, when you're out there just trying to fucking hold on to divine feminine because you're seeing her as a fucking opportunity to level up, right? You're not divine. What you are is a fucking opportunist, right? And you need to go take that shit fucking somewhere else. That's what you need to do, right? Or go fucking level yourself up, man. Right? But don't be trying to fucking steal no shit from divine feminine out here. Not her time, not her energy, not her love, not her fucking pentacles, nothing, right? And then fucking throwing it back at her like she's the fucking crazy one. I can't even, man. I can't even fucking deal. Right? There are actual true divine masculine out here who are like really fucking trying hard to level up, and then there's these fucking fakers, right, who are just opportunists out here. All right, pretending like, you know, they're the one. Right? And you sit there and you fucking question whether you're fucking crazy or not, but your gut keeps telling you something's off. It feels off, right? It fucks you off. You get annoyed, but you know, it's not them. It's something else in the energy. They're the one. They're the one. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is something that, wow. All right, so let's have a look, because I kind of resonate with something like a little bit similar, but not in the physical sense. This was more came in the form of a repetitive dream. There used to be an entity that constantly used to, like, and this is when I was a little girl, right? Like, and I used to, even in the dreams, like I was a little girl and I was constantly trying to run away from this fucking dark energy, right? So what is this, what is that he's feeling? What was it? It could be an entity that's actually followed you in multiple lifetimes as well, Nathan, right? So it could be something that just, I'm gonna have to give me another deck. I need another deck. Actually, you want me to go over here? Okay. Like, this energy used to just chase me and chase me and chase, and like I would have repetitive dreams, same fucking thing over and over and over. I hear this, a lot of people have these experiences, right? Like from like childhood where there's these energies. I mean, it doesn't happen to me now, right? Yeah, it really stuck out though, didn't it? Like it really, really stuck out to you. Like it stuck, it stayed with you, like the memory, and the memory will never fade either. What is it? What I'm kind of for this is like it's whatever it is, it's definitely, it's like an energy, it is an energy that's definitely come from like past, like it's something to do with, like it's showed up in past lives, right? It's some sort of like dark force here, right? Like it's a dark force here, which, and it tries to stay elusive, like it tries to stay hidden in the shadows, in the background, right? But it still stands out. Either way, it still stands out, but it is a dark energy. It's a dark energy, and it's got something to do with your light, right? So I don't know whether whatever this was wanted to consume you, like didn't want you to escape from something. It's, again, I feel like it's something that maybe has followed you in multiple lifetimes here. And again, because when we're kids, right? When we're children, we're a lot less closed off to these things. So we're like a lot more susceptible to energies as children to then what like we are as adults, right? So it's like as adults, like we become a lot more non-believers and stuff like that. So why did it come like that though? Show me, Spirit, what is this? Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, it has. It's been now it's been coming to, like, look at that. Like, so we've got somebody like sphering the unicorn here. Right, so it's definitely trying to, an energy that's been trying to impale you in some way, shape, or form, right? So we've got the coffin out here. And again, like it's been happening since you were a child. Divine have protected you from whatever this is, though. It's like it could only get you in your dream state. Why, though? What does it want? What does this energy want? To bind you in some sort of way. Right, there's something to do about binding here. This could have been something that wanted to, or was trying to, as well, impact something to do here with like your spirituality. You haven't been yet? I don't think you really know, but it's like, again, it happens to, it's like I said, it happens to a lot. Like I've had this same conversation with a few people where it's just like this entity, like that's come from when you were a child in the dream state. Like for me, it was just always chasing, right? It was always fucking chasing me, man. And always in familiar places too. Like wherever I was physically, I felt safe, but there was always just this dark fucking energy always trying to come for me. What do I want to stop you taking action towards, though? Trying to impact something to do with your spiritual gifts here from when you were a child. I don't think it can still, like, it can't still impact you now that you're not now that you're a grown adult and you're like not afraid of it, right? It's like you've got the ability to like battle whatever that energy is anyway. Like whatever it was or whatever it is. Do you still have this? Do you still have this, whatever this is? It can't impact you now because you're like a warrior. You're a soldier here. You're like ready for battle, you know? But it was like something that was trying to battle you spiritually when you were a kid. Whatever that spirit was, right? Just it's like it just wanted to fuck with you, right? Fuck with your peace. Fuck with your sense of like peace and harmony, right? It wasn't a dream, so this isn't like, okay, right. Yeah, I don't think it can still impact you though, right? It can't still impact you. So it's like you know how to defend yourself now. Or it's like now that you're older, like you're able to actually defend yourself. So it's like it could get you when you were a child because it's almost like you were defenseless as a child, right? Or when you were younger, you were vulnerable. That's what it like. You were vulnerable to whatever it is, but like you don't still see it. Like you don't still experience that, do you? You shouldn't. I mean, I don't get chased in my dreams anymore. I'm also not afraid of whatever it is either. For mine, it used to show up in a dream state. But I've had a lot of other people say that they've had shit like that, like similar to what you're explaining, either in the dream state or in the real state. Because it's like, yeah, like you're a lot more vulnerable as a child, you know what I mean? Like you're so much more vulnerable as a child. When you start to get older, like you've learned how to, man. I just want to vomit over that energy, right? So, trick him into what, though? Trick him into what? Trick you into what? wherever his entity was like more than happy to be out in the own, happy to be out in the open and playing with you, Nathan. But like the older you get, again, like the more you know as an individual how to protect yourself. Yeah, I don't get anything scared. Like nothing even attacks me in my dreams. The best that shit can do is like sometimes like make me a little bit twitchy or like try to steal my dreams. You don't have a lot of dreams. That could also be as well. Like some of you guys, like I mean, because everybody dreams, right? Everybody does. If you've got an inability to remember your dreams, though, you might want to check your vitamin B levels, right? Because that's a dream recall. But I remember for like years and years, like I never used to dream. Now, like I'll fall asleep for 10 minutes and I'm like deep in a dream. And I could be asleep for 10 minutes and have like a pretty hectic fucking dream. So, but that's because I prophetic dream now. But you're like spiritually protected from it now, whatever it is. And it could just be because of your light, right? Because again, children have a pure energy, like pure essence, that dark energies do like to gravitate towards. Look, why not? To be honest, sometimes, man, I wish I could turn my dreams off, right? Because they get, like, that's what I mean, like, all day, every day. Like, if I were to sleep all day, like, my whole day is going to be filled with fucking dreams, man. I can't get away from them. I can't stop dreaming. Yeah, and that's what it is, right? So it's like you've learned to protect yourself from these energies. But yeah, they have, Nathan. They've been coming for you since you were a child, just like most of us who are warriors out here, right? Like it's happened since we were kids. Like people have like even not just like entities, right? Like people, family members, shit like that. Like you would have been cursed as a child by someone in your family even. Well, that's I don't often get dreams of people who've passed. I don't. I get more prophetic dreams. You feel different from the people around you. You are different from the people around you, Brandy. You are. Yeah, but that's because like you know, on a soul level, we recognize each other. You know, that's what I mean. Like often the people that are around us, like, are just there for like lessons and shit like that, you know. And even if people are spiritual, it's like to have like a true deep spiritual connection with people, like it's still very, very rare. They were strange. The people that passed weren't in the dreams. What was like wasn't a So the people that passed weren't in the dreams, but it was like I was a different person. Okay, and you were a different person just seeing other people that had passed. So maybe you picking up on other energies or seeing through other people's experiences or something like that, or something else's energy. Could have been you viewing, through somebody else's perspective. It happens to me a lot, man, when I dream. Like I'm not me in the dream. I'm nowhere in the dream. I'm somebody else in the dream viewing it from their perspective, seeing a whole bunch of shit going on. I need to sit up straight. Why am I'm hunching? I'm doing hunching. I'm doing some hunching energy. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off because you've had dreams of past loved ones. Yeah, see, like, I get my mum every now and again, obviously because, you know, that was my mum, but yeah, I don't get a lot of past people. I get a lot of shit that's gonna happen, shit that people are feeling, like shit like that. Dream downloads, living a different life. Oh, right. So people would be passing away in the dreams and you'd be, right. Interesting. Interesting. All right, my beautifuls, I'm gonna jump off because I've been here for a while. I need to go have something to eat. cleanse my energy, chill out. Brandy, I'm going to message you though, because I got an interesting story to share with you, girl. I've got an interesting story. So check your Instagram like tomorrow or something when you wake up. I'll probably just voice chat it because I can't be bothered typing, all right? But I love you guys. Again, Leo placements tomorrow. Members later tonight. Sounds good, Nathan. Sounds good. The waking dreams. Waking dreams. That's interesting. Well, at least you don't need to be asleep to have your dreams. Why not? You get waking ones. All right, my beautifuls. I will speak to you guys when I'm back next. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll do another mini read sesh soon. Just been so much heavy energy, man. I need to get through these downloads and these channeled messages that have come through first. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for chilling out with me, hanging out, sharing the love, the interesting conversations. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest over there, all right? Mwah. Bye for now.